Have you ever been the recipient of an email that was like, oops, wrong link, or oops, I didn't mean to send that email out to the wrong part of my list? I want to share the easiest ways that you can avoid these launch mistakes and launch with ease. Hi, my name is KARRIE from K&B Digital. I'm a launch manager and strategist. I help women design a launch strategy so that they can launch their programs into the world, make more impact, more money, and not burn out while they do it. As I was mentioning, I've received a couple of them, and this actually happened, I want to say a week or two ago, where someone I know, I'm on her list, she was relaunching a program, and I got 3 emails probably within an hour of each other. And so she had said, oops, it was her internet service provider that accidentally sent them out. I don't know if that's true, or maybe they were not set up correctly, but got another email that was like, okay, oops, sorry, let's start over. And so I want to help you avoid those. And the first way to do that, I'm going to give you 4 tips, is to get organized. And so organization is totally my thing. I was that like weird kid who, I'm an only child. And so when I was a kid, if I was bored, if it was raining, snow day, whatever, I didn't have anything to do, I would yank everything out of my closet and I would organize. That is like one of the funnest things I remember. And I know there are people that hate to organize, but I love it. And it is really my thing. And so I wanted to talk about what needs to go into a launch plan and how you can use these things to help your launch go smoothly. And so for the very first thing is to create a list. I am a total list writer. I love to write lists just so I can cross them off. And so you need to start with a list, all the things you think you're going to need. Are you doing a webinar, a challenge? How many days are you going to launch? How many emails are you going to need? You need to create that list. The second one is to assign a date and a person to who's going to do that task. The third thing is to make sure that you give yourself enough time. And so usually, not always, but a lot of times the oops mistakes can happen because you're rushing. And so I've had people come to me and they'll be like, oh, can I launch in 2 weeks? Heck no, especially not if it's your first launch. And the very first thing you want to do is give yourself enough time. If it's your first launch, you want to give yourself even more time. There's so many things that go into launching the first time. And if you are doing a lot of it yourself, you're going to need to build in that extra time. Otherwise, you're going to end up rushing and end up with these mistakes. There's going to be writing a registration page, sales page, thank yous, reminder emails, your launch email series, creating all the graphics, creating all the social media tasks. There is a lot that goes on into launching. The 4th tip is to hire help. And if you can, I know I've been a bootstrapper of my business, and you could be like just at the cusp, oh, I got to get this thing launched. I don't have enough time. Should I hire somebody? Should I not? And actually, a VA that you hire on a project basis is ideal, because you don't want to overwhelm a VA and dump here's all the things I want you to do all at one time. People, I see posts in groups will be like, oh, I hired a VA and then she ghosted me. Well, that's because you like literally dumped everything on her at once. I know this because I was a VA and I've been on both sides. So the best thing you can do is test a VA and give her a project. And so scheduling out social media could be the perfect task. If she is graphics inclined, you could give her the templates, say, here, create the graphics, let me look at them, and then hand her over the social media posts and say, go schedule. Because she's new, he or she, I would suggest double checking. Like, I have a VA now that we've worked together well over a year. I know if I give her things, she's very, very communicative, very on top of things, and I know it's going to get done. But when you're trying out a new VA, and especially it's a launch, you want everything to go smoothly. Check what she's done. And so that way, if she does that well, she may be the VA for you and you can hire her for more projects. If it doesn't work out, no hard feelings. If you need help getting started, I have made this easier for you. You can download my launch planner. It does have a really thorough list. If you are running a challenge or a webinar, it's pretty much ready to go. It's in a Google Sheet, and it lists all the tasks. You may just need to tweak depending on the length of your launch. Is it going to be 5 days, 7 days, 10 days? Definitely, usually don't recommend 10 days, but 5 to 7 days. You can add or subtract a couple days there. I do include a video that allows you to tweak it for what you need, as well as I'm giving you a copy of my folder hierarchy, and this is something you can just literally copy and paste into Google Drive. One of the other tips that I have is that you need to keep everything all together in one place, not in random places on your hard drive. This way too, if you hire a VA, it's already on a Google Drive, and then you can just share access. And so the launch planner does include that, and that should help you get started as well. I do thank you for listening. I would love to know if you have any other tips for launching, and I will put the link below. It's just KARRIEMarie.com/launch-planner if you wanted to get the planner and get started on your launch. All the best.